ashram in Vrindavan. That was the thought. And the thought came because I was coming to Vrindavan and one day I lost everything. My money, my credit cards, everything I lost, and I had no money to go back to Delhi also. Got hold of a person who said, I'm a property dealer. And he has made a property here also, opposite of it. He was a property dealer and he said that, I said, you take me to Delhi and I would buy some property from you. At that time, 1995, this place was a total jungle. I mean, it was total barren land with only one dairy perhaps which was there. That's all. Acres and acres. It was all barren land. So the land was at a very low price and I told him this is my budget. So at that time, and with the ethos that Krishna has taken everything from me. I mean, the whole, my purse, my credit card, everything was stolen when I went to Vrindavan Ashram, and I was so much looking at Bhakti Bihari that, everything got taken away and I was left up. So he came to Delhi and I had some money, a check which I gave it to him, and I said, please purchase me at that land. That time, the price of this land was 55 or 50,000 rupees per acre, one whatever. And I call this ashram as Sri Krishna Prabha Ashram. This is the place where the Prabha, the consciousness, the flow of Sri Krishna, which talks about karma, in karma, and doing your deeds without any expectations. These are the three key features which Lord Krishna had told, and not to be a coward. You should always fight for your swadharma. What is your swadharma? That is how Krishna always attracted me. Lord Krishna always attracted me, and then came this temple, Sri Krishna Prabha Ashram. And slowly I developed it into, over a period of now, 40 years or so, it became, slowly I invested, my family invested, my mother invested, parents invested, and we made a temple which is popularly today known as Chhe Shikhar Wala Mandir. If you come to Vrindavan and ask anybody, any rickshaw wala, any auto wala, take me to the temple jahan Chhe Shikhar hai. Chhe Shikhar Wala Mandir, because it has 6 shikhars which are there, which you can see. And as we enter inside, I have the blessings of Lord Shiva. Important Devi Devtas like Lord Ganesh, Shiva, and Hanuman, apart from that, and Devi, without which the whole world will be silent. This is main deity Radha Krishna Radha, which was done by proper Pran Pratishtha, and I made it a point to ensure that the best of the priests are called from the south, from Kerala, and a function was held in the proper way. The Pran Pratishtha was done, by which Garbha was made, digging was done, etc. And then the Pratishtha was done. As we move to the temple, we have the kitchen, which is here, and rooms for people to come and stay. This is the place where people come and stay. Rooms which are there, Havan, food, and this is all. I do it for anybody who comes, and this comes for puja pa. There must have been more than a few million of kathas being said here. A lot of Rishi Munis have visited here. This is the place where the head priest stays. We have a priest for people who come here and stay. And then we have the stairs which goes to the room. And the most important thing which I would like to tell you is that since at that time I could only buy land, the first thing I made here for a long time, the first thing which I made here for a long time was this scooty. If you look at the scooty, this was at the end of the place. I had no money. I had just purchased this piece of land, and the scooty was the first thing I made. And the scooty, you see, was made of chappal. And this was the place, the first thing which was made there. Where I still do come and sit, spend a lot of time, because this was the place of meditation. This is the only place I had for a very, very long time, for about 2, 3 years, 4 years to stay. After that, in 2002, 2004, I had a lot of debacles, etc., etc. But this scooty was there. After that, slowly constructed this place where the sadhus should come and sit here. They do come and sit. And taking you around the ashram, you could see the ashram. This is the place where food is made. People food to the people, everybody who comes in the morning and the evening. There is a dispensary here where doctors, a lot of people in Vrindavan come to stay here, who are doctors, who don't charge, but come and use this place and look at the patients, take care of people who are there in the village. This is the and as time passed, I also made another place where I could, because the number of people who came and started staying here was large. I got a donation people from the highest courts. I will not know the name. And this part of the festival was made where people come and stay again, because now that people are not just come and stay. People come and stay. We look at this place, and as we walk, and as I got, the resources by the grace of Lord Krishna, I got the resources, and with those resources and with whatever I could get, I made another place where it was a Gaushala. This is the Gaushala. It's very important. This is Lakshmi. This was the first cow we had until today. At 4:30, we maintain all rituals. I try to maintain all rituals. And 4:30, Lakshmi comes to attend the Aarti all by herself, takes the bananas, eats them, and goes back. Of course, then we have the calves, etc., which are there. And this also was possible by the help of my wife, Reni. Her name is Reni. She is spiritually on a different level. I have a materialistic kind of a disposition, perhaps, but she used to come for parikrama on the Ekadashi. And then this was again a place where we made for the people to come and stay. Everything. There is no charge. But of course, we evaluate the people, and we only tell those people to come here who have come to do the Samput Path or Krishna Katha. As in the Adhik Mas this time, there was some person from Jaipur who got about 80 to 100 people, and they came here and did very good katha here. We have acharyas which come here, but then we evaluate the people who are really spiritually inclined, and then a lot of rooms are here. The rooms here, and the rooms there, and the rooms there you'll see. Usually about 100 to 200, 300 people who come. That is where the consciousness thing, right? And we do not ask anything from anybody. If somebody gives by his own this thing, we do. We have the two pandits here, main priests which are there, and there are students who are there who come and help in the ashram. And the whole ecosystem is working without, much of my efforts. It is just, and I, of course, do make it a point to come because I believe that Baki Bihari is the God, has got a force which is there. And even astrologically, people say that if Venus and Moon are together, Shukra and Chandra are together, it can be very legal. Wherever they are placed, it cuts the house. If Shukra and Chandrama are together in your house, in your 9th house, your father will have problems. But also gives a lot of emotional support. It gives you luxury, it gives you wealth. So slowly and slowly, this all expanded. I wanted to expand more. But now the prices have become very exorbitant. With my minuscule salary, I cannot get more land here. But 1995 to 2000, I took these spaces. That too, you will see there in part, the main ashram, Prava ashram. This part of it, that people come and stay. Of course, it has a contribution of somebody from the judiciary, contributed but left. And then this part where people come and stay, which is there. So, this is what is my ashram, known as the Sri Krishna Prava ashram, very popularly known as the Cheshikar Bihariwala temple. I want everybody to make temples. And my next mission in life, if I stay for a while, because I know my life is not very big, very difficult. I'm not going to stay for a long time. I want to take care of the old temples and do something like put some stones, put railings. I had gone to Orcha at this time. I had seen the Sun Temple. People couldn't walk there. There was nothing to walk there. And so many other temples I've been to, the old temples. I want to do Jeerna Udhar for those temples. And I have a person with me who also travels. He's a traveler who's not married, he's a traveler, he's a spiritualist. So I want to do this Jeerna Udhar. And I wish, I've never asked because God gives. His Almighty will give, the consciousness will gives all the good, bad and ugly things. He does. And everything has a game, has a scheme. With all my negatives, with all my limitations, I just wanted to introduce myself of this place at Vrindavan and give you a little glimpse of it. We do a lot of other activities like teaching students, small girls. If you go to Parikrama, we organize, Panditji here organizes Parikrama of the entire Vrindavan. The course which is there, the entire 20-30 course which is there, which encompasses the bridge. He does that, he takes people to bridge. It's beautiful if you go there, because when you go there you can see a poor person. You go to his house, he will take out his pot, take you to sit and give you whatever he wants. He has charge and he is working with love and affection. Poorest man will give you to eat there. So that is still existing. Vrindavan, they have become all pigs because of people who come here perhaps to ask Krishna for some material things. Not that I'm not one of them. Maybe I'm also one of them, but the percentage varies. It is a beautiful place to do the entire bridge parikrama, which people do, and you have to take about 7 to 10 days out and keep on stopping and going, and the way the people help, and then you see the villages here. Still, a lot has to be done. Still there is a lot. this, I go back. I'm walking back to my ashram, which is Shri Mandir. Participated was there. It has done a lot of good for people around India, around the world. But Indian people have the right, wants to do the puja and the right consciousness. This is a small thing I want to do. And tomorrow I want to do Jeeranoddhar of the old temples which are in India, which is the Sanatan temples of India. With this, I end my video. Thanks a lot. Hare Krishna.